残酷な天使のように少年よ神話になれ青い風が今胸のドアを叩いても私だけをただ見つめて微笑んでるあなたそっとくれるもの求めることに夢中で運命さえまだ知らない痛いけな瞳だけどいつか気づくでしょうその背中にはための羽があるほど残酷な天使の手で窓辺からやがて飛び立つほとばしる熱いバカスで思い出を裏切るならこの空を抱いて輝く少年よ神話になれ
Good morning, people. Today on the local 78 CK TV News, we discover something interesting today on human art history. Some people call it Renaissance. What is Renaissance actually? Well, folks, Renaissance is a period of history covering the 14th to 17th century, which is a favorite period of European culture, artistic, political, and scientific rebirth following the Middle Ages. It was originated in Italy, Florence, and spreading across Europe. It was largely supported by the Medici family before spreading to Rome, Venice, Northern Europe. The Italian Renaissance has a reputation for its achievements of classical equality. It is marked as a transition to modernity, characterized by a revival of classical Greek and Roman philosophy, literature, and art. It is characterized by the realism, perspective, and emotional depth led by the figures of the famous artists. Now we move on to the core characteristic. Humanism. It is focused on the human's individuality, emotion, and everyday life. Realism and naturalism, which make figures look more lifelike and anatomically correct. Perspective. Development of a linear perspective to create depth and space. For the proportion and balance, it is inspired by the classical ideals of harmony and symmetry. As for the light and shadow, the use of chiaroscuro, contrast of light or dark, and sfumato, soft transition. Now move on to my partner. Carry on is
Renaissance was an important period that changed art, science, and human thinking. Renaissance was a time of great change in art, science, and ideas. First, the subject matter. In art, religious themes were still important, but artists also became interested in mythology, classical history from ancient Greece and Rome, portraits and everyday life, also known as secular subjects, become more popular too. Next, the techniques and innovation. Oil painting became widely used because it allowed more detail and richer color. Fresco painting on walls and ceiling was perfect during this time. Artists also studied human anatomy and nature scientifically, which made their artworks look more realistic. There were also many important historical figures. Leonardo da Vinci was a painter, sculptor, and scientist, famous for the Mona Lisa. Michelangelo was known for David and his painting. Niccolò Machiavelli was a political thinker who wrote The Prince. Nicolaus Copernicus was an astronomer who introduced the idea that the Earth moved around the Sun.
Thank you, Is. I will take over from here. And lastly, people, the key differences from medieval art and Renaissance art is it is realistic, three-dimensional, and human-centered. Thanks for listening, and don't forget to hit that bell and comment what you like about this presentation. See you again. signing off.